There's that funniest clip of him talking to William.
Oh yeah, the real director talking to the guy from The Exorcist.
When they're talking about masterpieces in film, and he said like that Ryan Gosling movie, Yakuza thing, was like a masterpiece, and
Oh
then
yeah, that one that
William
sucked. The one that
Friedkin's
was
like, "Is there
after
a doctor in the house?"
the one that was
Need
like,
a
oh, that
medic.
movie sucked. Yeah, yeah.
I just heard it was very like just slow, and there's not much dialogue, and I don't know. I mean, I don't
Well,
really mind that.
that's Hollywood.
Weird. So we didn't do that this time. Cast a guy in the movie. Right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood, baby.
It's Hollywood.
I feel like I saw Snow White in the Seven Dwarfs trailer.
I know it's out. I haven't seen it.
It's out? Oh, I didn't know it was out. Jeez.
No, the trailer is out. I haven't seen
okay.
it. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be out till next year. God,
yeah,
I hope
they're
so.
taking their time.
But yeah, let me get into this because I can't believe this. I saw 16 horror movies this year. A lot of good stuff this year, actually. This has been like a really good.
Why can't you believe that?
That's a lot of horror movies. I feel like for 1 year, you know.
Yeah, but I would say like, don't you mainly just watch a lot of horror stuff?
I do, but I feel like I'll watch stuff from like a couple years ago that I haven't seen. But to have
it's not like you're like
horror movies that I've seen this year.
Investing into a bunch of rom-coms and actions. Well, like I said,
I'm not.
I don't think action movies are pretty vague.
Well, I did see Gladiator. I don't think we talked about that since.
No, you should have did a movie review. You should do like a movie review next week or something for that, because that's something that I really want to like invest some time into, because I love the original so much. So it pissed me off that they did another one. Not because
same movie.
I think it's going to be bad or anything like that.
Oh no, it's like it's not bad. It's not good.
That's not what annoys me. It's just like whenever that happens, the same thing with like the Ghostbusters. Like there's an entire generation of people who don't know or care about the original, and then they just think that's what the franchise is.
Yeah, it's the same movie. It's the exact same movie. It's literally someone who shouldn't be a slave gets thrown in to be a slave, then they become a gladiator. But at least the first movie, they kind of have like a big long arc of him becoming a gladiator, which was way better. Like basically, like this movie, he gets thrown into being gladiator and he's like awesome right away, and it's like then they just take him right to Rome. Remember how like the first movie, it takes him like a while to kind of like get like accepted as a good gladiator. You know what I mean? Like there's like a big long arc, and there's a crazy emperor, that kind of shit. Oh, he is the son. Remember the queen? Remember like the girl's son who like visits the gladiator when he's in prison?
Yeah.
That's the main character of this.
Oh.
Yeah. And he like gets, after Maximus gets killed, he gets sent away because the woman thinks that someone's gonna try to kill her son. So he gets sent away. Right. She's not wrong. I mean, there's not like it is kind of like logical. So he gets sent away and then like lives a whole other life in a different spot, gets like a wife, gets that, ends up in war against Rome, and then gets like captured and as a slave and becomes gladiator. So it's like that's basically that, and then it's the same movie. It's basically the same movie. Denzel Washington, I actually did like in the movie. He's actually really good in it. But
yeah, the mother, I love Connie Nielsen. You probably know her best from The Devil's Advocate.
I don't think she's not in that though.
What?
She's not in the Gladiator. That's
I'm
not
talking about the original.
No, she's not in it.
Connie Nielsen is the mother.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different Connie. There's another Connie I'm thinking of. Connie. Who's the one from? Oh, I'm thinking of Connie Britton. Okay. Also Melfi.
I don't know who that is.
Search Connie Britton. I'm thinking of her. Also Melfi. Both of them. Got the Melfi vibes.
Connie what?
Britton. You've seen her.
Yeah, I prefer Connie Nielsen.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. She's the Boston version, but yeah. So I saw 16 movies of stuff this year. That's a lot. I feel like I have not seen The Substance. I want to preface that. Haven't seen
Is
Substance.
that
And I
on
know.
Flex?
No, I gotta get that, and everyone's been talking about it. I
Yeah.
know it's very sexual.
Yeah, Annie McDowell's daughter is looking real good, but the fucked up thing is they CGI'd her boobs for this nude scene. It's really creepy, kind of.
Oh, for that movie?
Yeah, she has a nude scene where she
I thought they were real.
she's looking at herself in the mirror. It's the older woman inside the younger woman's body. I think that's what's going on, and all the comments were like, "Yeah, that's CGI," because she had another nude scene in this movie with who's that motherfucker from the Transformers and even Stevens?
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, where she's nude in that, and she's like pretty flat, like. So
So
they
added
like
on.
CGI'd her boobs bigger, which is kind of creepy.
Okay. Also, I have not seen Maxine or Pearl. So I'm behind in that series.
I'm surprised. I thought you loved that director and shit.
I like X. It's been on my list for a while. I have to see Pearl and X or Pearl and Maxine very much.
You didn't have time to fit it in while you're watching 16 other.
I didn't fit it in. I'll get there.
Oh, speaking of nude scenes, that trans girl that's in Cuckoo or whatever has a nude scene in that Greek guy who did Dogtooth. And you could tell her breasts are kind of they're I don't know, they're pretty like.
I mean, I didn't know
weirdly shaped.
I didn't know she was trans until you told me that.
I didn't know
it
until later on.
Which is funny. I didn't think she was like
season of
I thought she was always
Euphoria,
kind of
and I thought it was a girl the whole time. So I guess that makes me gay.
No, I think I thought she was kind of cute, but she's gangly. I didn't like. I wasn't like super attracted to her. She's gangly, but like I would never have thought. That.
The star of that show is Sydney Sweeney. So
yeah.
She's you're thinking of Overlook.
You're talking about Kinds of Kindness, which is basically like a porno movie. That
just
came out.
That's basically with like, Emma Stone.
Basically, art budget
guy who looks sort of like Matt Damon. I think he's in Fargo.
We got some Gen Z.
Or I don't know. Fuck it.
We got some Gen Z thing going on here.
There's like some. I don't know how I saw it, but there's like some sequence where they're all at the dinner table and they're talking about like having a force. I don't even know what you call it.
Nice.
And then it's like, nah, I don't feel like it tonight. And that's the whole scene. Is like, why is this on my timeline? I don't even know how the fuck.
Yeah, how it gets in there.
Speaking of, you know what's so fucked is like I paid for that fucking blue check mark, and in the span of 2 weeks, my follower count went from 400 to 360. So I don't know if I like outed myself. All the porn bots got eliminated.
That's what happens.
Because I've been doing the same shit that I always do.
I think all of the internet is basically like 75% porn bots now. But hey,
or like spam bots.
If you look at right now, you can save 25% on the Sonos audio if you want to go to Best Buy right now. Apparently, they're having a big 25% deal here.
Did you do any Black Friday stuff?
Yeah, you got to do it. Although, like, it's all bullshit. You know what they do? I saw it. I was looking at. I have like a little plugin that shows you the prices, and what they do is they jack up the prices in September. In September, they jack up the prices. So when it comes, November, like Black Friday, it looks like they lowered the prices, but they didn't. They just jacked them up in September, and then they brought the price back to where it was in August. That's what they do. It's pretty bad. It's capital.
A good like man in the street Eric Andre bit would be you like show up, like all these people are like waiting outside of a store, and you show up in like a helmet and pads, and just as soon as the door opens, you just start like tackling all these older women and like knocking the shit out of them.
Oh no, dude! No one does any of that in person anymore. It's all online.
I don't know. I heard that there's still some stores that get hit up.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was all online.
Well,
Now.
you gotta
Oh, Amazon.
online, when you order online, stuff can go out of stock still, and then you're left to just roam the dretches.
The dresses of like Kohl's and Target.
Yeah, with the serfs.
Yeah.
The shit shellers.
All right. So first thing I want to talk about, because I got a list of things here. I'll talk about Smile 2, which I hated.
Yeah, but you know what? You hated Longlegs on the initial watch. And
I did.
Went
I don't
back
think I
and
would.
had more appreciation for it. Maybe you should go back and watch it again.
I thought about that. I don't think it'll change too much. You know what I mean? There's a scene in this movie where it's almost like fucking Michael Jackson Thriller, where all these like background dancers are like coming at her like this with their spirit hands. No, I hate this movie.
That doesn't sound good.
No, and the end of it, it's terrible. I don't understand how it's got this good rating. Like it has a B. Like,
well, I think part of it
crazy.
is manipulated, and then the other part of it are just mouth breathers.
I did look into it. Apparently, this actress is like a singer, and a lot of people like she's almost like a pop singer. So I think she's got a lot of fans.
I thought I saw her in that Charlie's Angels reboot. That
No, apparently she's a pop singer. I don't know her. I don't know who this is. Naomi Scott.
You remember that Kevin Smith movie where Zach and Miri make a porno?
Yeah.
What's her name? Elizabeth, I think, something.
She's apparently.
She directed it, right?
Oh, who directed this?
No, never mind. I'm confusing all my shit together. She directed the Charlie's Angels reboot.
She's a pop singer. She's a singer of Disney Channel stuff, and like,
that's an easy market to crack.
I think she's got fans, but yeah, no, I mean, her singing and all that stuff wasn't bad. It was okay. That wasn't the point.
Is this a musical?
No, she's just like a pop star that gets the smile curse. It's but I'm gonna go back to my chart here. Where I would rank this? I would not give it a fucking 80. I'm ranking this as. I'm personally ranking this as, I gotta say, okay. I'm being nice.
I've seen this chart used before. Is this like a common template thing?
I had to make it. I've seen it before. I know we're
I saw
like
it for like music stuff.
Yeah, we're boomers. So we're new to this, but I found it and I was like, I want to use it. Yeah, I'm gonna rank it as okay. That's not a bad rating, right? I would say it's a very watchable movie. I would give it like a C. But I didn't like it. I will not watch it again.
Confusing that great is red and unwatchable is green. I feel like it should be flipped.
I thought about that too.
Because green is good and red is usually bad.
That's the way they set up their template. So I was like, all right. I thought the same thing though. I agree. I was like, red is usually bad. All right. I saw TV Glow. Really good. Very very undertone gay stuff. Because the main character is obviously like trans or gay. And then I looked it up, like the director said this is all about like a trans experience. And it's like, I get it. That's like kind of pretty woke, but the movie is fucking good. So I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about any of that either, unless like it's just there's nothing else going on but that.
I agree. Yeah, no, it's
it's like a crutch.
I agree. It's like if that's all you're doing, come on. If it's like actually has a good story and like, I mean, this also has like some crazy ass like filmmaking, so like that's different. Like this movie is like, you'll see right in the trailer. I'm gonna show you the trailer. This is one of the few I'm gonna show the trailer for. So we've seen the trailer of a lot of these, but this is just the cinematography is fucking awesome.
I know this might sound crazy. I don't want to alarm you. Do you remember a TV show we used to watch together? It was called
The Pink of Fate?
Yeah. Do you watch? Each episode, they help each other fight a new monster from across the county.
Sounds like Broken Social Scene.
Scary for most kids.
Cover.
We're gonna defeat him this time. We're gonna need to harness the full potential of our shared powers.
Sometimes The pink opaque feels more
Wow, this looks fucking crazy.
Maddie, it was a TV show.
Oh shit, I know that bitch. That's Snail Mail.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that's all it was? I like girls, you know that, right?
Totally, that's fine.
What about you? Do you like girls?
I think that I like TV shows.
It's our destiny.
How can I have a destiny?
It feels like they took
Something's
Euphoria and
This
like
isn't how life is supposed
made
to
it
feel.
really weird. Like
Tell me you know it's true.
very abstract and weird.
It's kind of like, I don't know. It's very David Lynch shit meets. I don't know. It's really good. And I never liked this main character guy. I've seen him in some things. I always think he sucks.
Yeah,
He's actually good in
He's
this.
kind of a cuck.
He's kind of good. I mean, I think that's kind of what works in this.
He's a
Is
good
that
cuck. Finally,
kinda-
somebody figured out his niche.
kind of works in this. He's like
Niche.
obviously, yeah. Especially at the end, it's like he's
Maddie,
There's
it's
a lot of
just
words
the
where like
suburbs.
I feel like they work multiple ways, and I don't know how to use them.
right.
Seems like y'all way somewhere else lately.
Maddie disappeared without a trace.
It also reminds me a little bit of
TV set
Moonlight,
burning in the backyard.
that gay black movie. That
Yeah, it's not like
I
that though.
myself, I made the right choice. What if I really was someone else?
that's the meme
Very
part
far away on the other side
That
of
was
the
talking about.
television screen.
where he has the hat on and he's screaming.
Yeah, I can see that because that part's like fucking crazy. Where he's it's later.
Yeah, I
on.
want to see this.
It's later on in his life, and like
I love that
he,
font.
yeah, and he has like he's obviously gay or trans, and
It's
he
like
like
a
doesn't accept
feels like
it,
a
and
weird
then
mix
gets-
of like
has like a
80s shit,
Yeah.
but reimagined for people who never lived in that decade or time period or whatever.
yeah, and then like it was interesting, and then he like he goes through life. He has a family and all that shit, but he didn't really live.
The cover
life he wants.
reminds me of
Poltergeist, right?
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna put this in great. I really liked it a lot. It's one of my favorite things I've seen this year. I'm gonna like rearrange things to like what I like the best, but going through shit. The First Omen. I fucking love this movie. This is another movie that like the cinematography is fucking amazing. Like fucking amazing. I swear I was surprised at how this movie should not look so nice. This has a bad review from people. I don't agree with that. I would give this like
Oh,
B+.
that's that bitch from The Bear, isn't it?
Is that?
Look at the second trailer screenshot.
It could be. You might be right. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Nell Tiger Free. What a fucking hippie name there.
Sounds Australian.
No, it sounds like a fucking hippie name. Hippie parents. I don't know.
Really? I thought most hippie parents have died off by now.
Nell Tiger Free, her name? I think she gotta be hippie parents.
Yeah,
She's actually in Game of Thrones.
I
She
don't
was-
remember her at all.
She was Marcella Baratheon. Good question of who that was. I don't remember it enough. But yeah, this movie is like way better looking than it should be. Let me go back to the rankings here. I'll put on the trailer in a sec. I'll just put on the trailer in the background. I won't have the audio or anything, but like it looks super nice. They always fucking put ads on Rotten Tomatoes, so I have to deal with the fucking
Yeah, how many
ads.
times have you seen a trailer that looks horrible, but then the movie is actually really good, but you still,
A few times,
despite
man.
how horrible the trailer looks, go and see it.
No joke, a few times. A few times. There's sometimes, and then the opposite happens where the fucking movie looks
The trailer shows every single good moment from
Yeah,
the
or
movie, and then
it just looks
they
really
like
nice.
fucking gutted the fish.
Yeah, and it just looks really nice, but it's not. This movie like is great. This is the best. This is the best Nun movie that I've seen ever, and I've seen a couple. I saw The
There's a
Nun. I
lot of
saw
nun movies.
Immaculate. There's a lot of nun movies. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, all the possession stuff, revolving around the Catholic stuffs.
Well,
Always,
that jump scare fucking series. You know what I'm talking about? Insidious.
I know what you're talking. That was The Nun. Exactly, The Nun. But yeah, this movie just like the cinematography looks great.
I've seen that actor before. He's Australian.
I've also seen Immaculate, and I'll do that next because that was the worst version. That was the worst version of this with Sydney Sweeney. This is basically the good version of that movie. They both
This reminds me a little bit of Suspiria.
yeah, they both are nuns and they mysteriously get pregnant. That's basically what both those movies are about, and this one's the better version. That's all I'll say. This is the way better version, and this is like taking place in the 70s.
How many of these movies have you seen in the
Revolution.
theaters?
I saw a few. I'll tell you which ones I did. I saw Smile too.
Oh wow, this really does feel like Suspiria.
I mean, whoever shot this movie is fucking really good.
Lizards.
That's
Shit. Is there like some Illuminati lizard stuff?
Well, I think the Illuminati might be kind of connected to the, Vatican. So
They like to flaunt it.
I think that could be.
They like to throw it in your face.
They do.
And see what mouth breathers pick up on or don't. It's like fishing,
Right. So
you set the lure in the water upstream. It dangles and dingles, and the morons bite on it, and then the smarter fish go and bottom feed when they're hungry.
I put that in the good. I'm gonna put that in the good. Then I'm gonna go to Immaculate, which is the other, like the exact same movie but worse, with Sydney Sweeney. And I mean, there's one part where she's wearing something very thin that I guess that's what this movie's all about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
The popcorn, the popcometer is pretty low on that.
That's the audience score, and
probably because they all went in
agree.
Looking to see her like big ass titties and looking good, and then she's.
But you don't really see it. That's the thing.
Pregnant is like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Kind of doesn't show it, and also the story kind of sucks. I'm honestly gonna put it in the bad, but it's not unwatchable. It actually is unwatchable. So like, there's a difference here. That's what I want to make clear. Like, there is some bad stuff in there.
Where I saw it, but there was like a fake trailer somewhere where Megan Fox was a nun.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's new. Isn't that a new movie?
No, it's like some old shit.
She does have a new movie I heard people talking about that's really bad. It made me want to watch it.
Well, it's a TV show where she's a cyborg.
She's got something new. Robot. She's got something new that everyone's been talking about.
So I'm starting to see a lot more of this now, where there's a lot of things coming out where it's like these women who are pretty much just like plug-in prostitutes. Like you fuck them in the whatever like the Megan show Fox. Is, like and Megan then Fox. Once you're done, they go and like sit in like some charging area.
Oh,
and
like
then the wife, who was actually in Walking Dead, I forget her name. She was a black girl who had like really big hair.
Oh, you're talking about I know you're talking about the girl with the dreads. I can't remember. I'm so
no, not the girl with the dreads. It was.
Oh, you're talking about Sasha,
the lighter skinned girl.
Sasha, the girl in Star Trek.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He's in it, and she comes home, and the husband is like,
she's very attractive,
not interested in having sex at all because he just fucked the robot, and she's like, "Oh, okay," but secretly
that's
she's
probably
like,
reality.
Fuck you, yeah.
That's gonna happen. Late Night with the Devil, one of my favorite movies this year, easily.
finally something I actually saw.
Yeah,
I was pretty
You were there.
fucking out of it though.
You were there. I'll play the trailer.
Now, here's Mr. Midnight, Jack Darrow. Oh, good evening, night owls, and thank you for allowing me into your living rooms once again. Well, night owls, we've got a heck of a show in store for you tonight, and I'm very excited for you to see it all unfold before your very eyes. I really hope you love it. Gosh, I hope you love it. Please love it. Please love it.
I'm trying to host a nationally syndicated talk show, and I'm trying to help you keep it on the air.
We all know how important it is to keep our sponsors and affiliates happy, but in my humble opinion, there is only one person who really matters in this whole darn crazy business. And that is you, our viewer.
You're meddling with things you don't understand.
Whoa! Now, as you know, here on Night Owls, we think it's very important to keep an open mind. Please welcome Dr. June Ross Mitchell and Lily, the young subject of the book, Conversations with the Devil.
I really don't think it's a good idea, Jack. She's becoming more unpredictable.
That's a good thing. That's why we still do live TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for a live television first as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Yeah, I love this movie a lot. It's one of those things I've actually watched a couple times. That's a good reference. I
liked it a lot. It was a little bit insane how crazy it got, but I didn't mind it. But it was a little jarring at first.
To me, it went 70s shit,
nuclear,
70s kind of shit, crazy shit, occult shit, referencing Bohemian Grove and all the owl Freemason shit. Like it was like completely up my alley. I'm putting it in the great. It's done. It's in the movie. Gremlins too.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. All this is like making me realize, man. I still watch as many movies as I used to. I'm like so.
I think I've seen too many
shit and podcasting and all that stuff. I used to watch like at least 10 to 20 movies a year. Now it's like 5.
I mean, I've always watched a lot of movies, but I've actually realized that this year had a lot of horror movies. Like a lot. I saw a lot.
It's like you would think the older I get, my attention span would be better.
No, it's
like worse.
No, everyone's attention span's gone down. We're in this internet age where nothing matters. The watchers. Speaking of that, this doesn't matter at all. So that's why I wanted to bring it up. This is what's his name? The fucking
the person who directed it is
the daughter.
The daughter of M. Night Shyamalan.
That's it. Yeah, this movie fucking sucked.
As soon as I heard that, I was like,
yeah, this movie sucks.
Okay. All right.
Honestly, I tried watching it a couple times, and I only could get like 3/4 way full. I mean, I got it. I got it.
The movie looks like a shitty version of
it sucks. Yeah.
What's that?
Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, but
yeah,
like the second one, Red Dragon.
Right. Oh, that one's good though. I like the Red Dragon.
Yeah, no, I like the Red Dragon when Philip Seymour Hoffman's lit on fire in a wheelchair. Yeah. And like rolling down a fucking hill.
Oh, exactly. He goes down the fucking
that movie's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
Ralph Fiennes is he's in a lot of good shit.
That's a creepy fucking movie. That honestly is a creepy movie because I just saw the John Bonet series on Netflix and I just kept thinking about Red Dragon. Like this is somehow like kind of related to that. That's what I was thinking. Well, like how remember how he's like obsessed with like watching these VHS tapes? Like it made me think of like I'm sure John Bonet Ramsey had a VHS tape that went through some production house and someone fucking saw it, and like probably jerked off to, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like fucking like Red Dragon shit. Remember that's how he found the family?
I don't know if you've seen this before, but it reminded me of this movie called Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah. With a fucking Merle from Walking Dead.
Yeah, but also he's in this really good horror movie.
He's in a lot of good shit. He's good in the
it's like
Guardians of the Galaxy too.
The Night of the Creeps, where it's these slugs that go into your brain.
That's a good one.
Oh, what the fuck? Not Shiver.
Slither.
Yeah, that shit is fucking good.
But I'm gonna put The Watchers and Unwatchable.
That's another Elizabeth Banks movie. That's three Elizabeth Banks connections. It's the Kevin Bacon.
Okay, here's another one I have to show a trailer for. I have to fucking wait for Rotten Tomatoes. We'll get there in a second. But Oddity.
I'm shocked. You show this many trailers, and have we gone down on YouTube yet?
Not yet. We probably could.
Sorry if I jinxed it, but
probably next one. Probably next one will do it. Here we go. Oddity. Oddity is this movie's really good. This is a movie you would like. It's slow. It's a slow burn, but it's a good movie. Like, give it a chance. Kind of movie.
What do you want?
You're in trouble.
What?
Would you just open the door?
the fuck is the context?
There is someone in there with you.
The fuck?
Why do you want it?
I don't know what's going on.
Took my sister's life. I want to see what was going through his mind.
The fuck? Crazy.
You said I should visit on Danny's anniversary.
I don't know what the fuck that movie is.
The thought of another patient showing up the front door here.
Would you allow me in?
The
Of course not.
My sister would never allow a strange man into her home in the middle of the night.
She's saying some weird things to me, Dad.
She's clearly not well.
Do you mind staying out here alone at night?
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Danny's ghost. My dead wife is not haunting this house.
What is this?
Put them back! This is not real. As I've always believed, there's nothing that can't be explained.
Yeah, really creepy movie.
What the
That's
fuck?
all I'll
Ever get
say.
assigned the
Really
universe?
creepy.
It reminds me a little bit of like Saw.
No. This is
Mixed with
I don't
like
know.
Pan's Labyrinth.
A little more like Pan's Labyrinth. It's just fucking weird, and like there's a murder mystery. All right, I'll say this: it wasn't my favorite thing I watched. I know a lot of people like it. I put it good. It's better. I put it good. That's where I'm gonna put it.
Oh, do you ever see that movie where a bunch of kids get like a demon hand and they're able to like become some demon entity by touching it?
That sounds familiar. I don't know that. But I'm gonna put it in the good section here. What was my next thing here? Next thing.
Be critical though. You know, like don't.
I'm trying to. I want to put Oddity in great, but I'm like, I really liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite thing.
You gotta keep in mind though, like, how much recency bias do you have? Because that is a thing.
Yeah. Now this movie, fucking Tarot, I fucking hated.
Hold on, look at the cast.
It's got that fucking. It's a teen. It's almost like a teen horror movie. It's got
Look at the cast though. There's this girl that's in the movie.
Yeah, it's got that fucking kid from
Larson Thompson. She's really fucking hot.
Yeah, but the movie fucking sucks. Honestly, this is one of those movies that like I tried to watch like 3 times.
Larson Thompson. She's really fucking hot.
I tried to watch this movie 3 times and it's fucking horrible. I gotta put this in unwatchable.
It's schlock.
It's fucking terrible. Heretic. We talked about this we talked about Heretic. There's some good things there. There is very good things. I don't agree with the fucking 91% critics here. I agree more with what the audience score says. Like, I mean, this movie has like a philosophical thing which I can appreciate, and I understand whatever. That's kind of deep, but like it still wasn't good. I liked the message of this movie. I don't know. It's hard to say because I want to like this movie more than I did. I just didn't.
You probably like it a lot more if Christopher Nolan directed it.
Oh, I don't know. I would hate it probably more. I fucking hate Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I'm still fucking annoyed that motherfucker had Oppenheimer come out with like zero competition.
Yeah,
and it cleaned up.
So Heretic, I'm gonna put in the okay. It's
Heretic.
okay. Heretic. It's okay. It's better than Smile. I would put it if I could pick.
Where would you put Hereditary?
Oh, Hereditary isn't like above great. Hereditary is in like the best of like in the top 5 of horror movies of all time.
Yeah, I feel that year for horror was
the top.
No, what I'm trying to say is like that year for horror was so impactful and good that this is why you're able to even make this list. You know?
Oh yeah. No, Hereditary is seriously like the top 5, like in the top 5 of all time horror movies. I'm talking like The Shining. I'm talking like. I mean,
the
I
thing
think
about Hereditary is like the
best is
acting
probably
and
The Shining.
performances are so good in it that people don't even think of it as a horror movie. You know, they think of it as like a family drama or just like a drama. And the horror stuff is secondary, which is pretty amazing to think about because for years, I feel like the Oscars wouldn't even recognize a single horror movie. And
yeah, no,
it's
true.
confusing.
They still don't.
I think
They still don't. They might have to this year.
I think
Long Legs might be in there.
The Exorcist won, didn't it?
No, but I think Silence of the Lambs got some awards. I had to, right? Come on, tell me, how would Silence of the Lambs not get awards, right? If that didn't, then you know Hollywood's like biased.
I would think at least Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster got nominated.
Awards. Come on, let me see. I'm looking it up.
And I saw a clip where Jodie Foster.
That one the best picture. That one best actor. One best director. One best actress. One best screenplay.
Okay, so I don't know why I'm misremembering. Like,
and that's a fucking
Mandela effect.
You know, everyone forgets about that one. Everyone forgets that. Like, no, they actually did give that shit its claim.
But I saw some random.
Is it a horror movie or is it like a cop mystery movie too? You know what I mean? It's not exactly a horror movie.
Jodie Foster said during the entire filming, she didn't talk to Anthony Hopkins at all because she was just like legit afraid of him.
Yeah.
And the only time they ever interacted with each other was when they did scenes. Offset, they just like totally ignored each other.
No, I like that.
I've heard that's a common thing when people get into method acting, where
the director,
like Daniel Day-Lewis, will not talk to like a lot of people just because he's like in character, which to me almost just seems like an excuse to be a prick, you know.
And then there's like other side of it, like a weirder side of it, like in Eyes Wide Shut. This is apparent. This is allegedly that Kubrick made Tom Cruise dress up like a woman in front of the whole like set of cameramen so that he could like humiliate him to be like, no, this is, I know you're this big star, but this is my movie.
Yeah, I heard a similar thing where Quentin Tarantino has like a dildo that he keeps on set, and if you fall asleep, they
put it in your mouth.
It's like a dildo. Yeah, it's like a dildo that has a suction cup. So if they don't put it in your mouth, they stamp it on your forehead.
I can see that. I mean, it's he wants
it's
to.
It's almost like hazing.
No, so I mean, we
like if you join the army or if you get into like college sports and shit, they put you through all this like, and also like Skull and Bones, which I don't know if you've seen that movie with Paul Walker and
I like it.
It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Basically
about the skulls. It's called The Skulls. It's about skull.
Yeah, the skulls. Really. Yeah. But they put you through like humiliation tactics to where throughout your career they always have some way to blackmail you.
They got the dirt. Yep. But yeah, some of these like I mean, what you hear about Kubrick with The Shining, how he like tortured that actress. What's her name? The fucking
I think she died somewhat recently.
Shelley Duvall. Yeah, she did die recently. And then how in Clockwork Orange with the main actor, what's his name?
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, he like talked to him every day, like act like he was the best friend with him. And then apparently as soon as the movie was over, he never like spoke a word to Malcolm McDowell. He just got his like performance and was like, all right, I'm done with you. And Malcolm McDowell like would always reach out to him and like, no, we're just there to make the movie, motherfucker. You know,
I gotta say, like, that is like one of my favorite movies, but I will never tell anyone or admit that it's one of my favorite movies.
It's one of the best, but it's just so dark. It's so rapey.
It's there's so much like
it's so good though.
Catharsis in it, where
it's kind of celebrating
all
rape.
These like psychotic things happen, and you get to experience it, but not actually do. But in a way where it's I don't know how to explain it. Like it makes like a lot of awful stuff feel really good, and a lot of really awful stuff feel really bad.
It's true.
To where there's been moments in my life I've had that scenario where the eye dripping is going on, and like you want to like puke and you want to like get out of it, but you can't. I don't know how to explain it, but I think that's what's good about it is like there's an overall feeling that it provides that's somewhat like comforting, but also unexplainable.
Yeah.
But you have to be like kind of a sicko to like it.
Yeah, but also like the part where he's like fucking the girls to Beethoven. It's awesome. Like that part is like
also before that, the whole sequence where he's walking through that like mirror record store, like everything's mirrored, and they're both sitting at the counter sucking these big lollipop dildos.
Yeah, they're obviously.
Which to me is like, okay, if you're sitting there sucking a big fake cock, you're kind of
asking for it, right?
Kind of asking for it. Yeah.
So all right, so Salem's Lot. I hated this. I hated this so much. I like the TV movie a lot. That was always one of my things I loved.
Is that Stephen King?
Yeah, it is Stephen King, but this is also I will put in the unwatchable.
Did you ever see?
You know what? I'm being like. I'm
going
to say this.
I think it's called like The Graveyard Shift, where it's like this giant bat in the sewers of this cotton factory. It's really fucking good, and it's really weird. It's a slow roll. Like there's not much that happens until the midpoint in the end. But it's really fucking good. It's sort of like a gargoyle that turns to life, which reminds me of another movie that's really fucking awesome called Relic with Michael.
It's a good movie. Yeah, I like that movie.
What the fuck's his name?
Mad. What's up, man? It's been a long time.
Relic is a really good horror movie. It's really like honestly, it's one of my favorites.
But yeah, I gotta put Salem's Lot in the bad.
Oh shit, Mike's a Plex.
It's been a while.
The sap.
What's up, dude?
The maple syrup is coming in.
There you go. He's got that Canadian spirit. We're bringing in
By the way,
Canadian spirit.
You know, I like got really into like all the survival fucking videos.
I know.
And shit. You can siphon off drinking water from trees.
Oh yeah, you can, man. Yeah. Fucking
the fucked up thing about it is when you do that, you kind of like kill and hurt the tree in the process because you're taking the nutrients that it's gonna absorb. So
fuck the tree. If you gotta live, man, fuck the tree.
No, I know, but like part of survival stuff is like when
you don't want to like
survive.
You don't want to like kill it. You want to keep it going.
When you survive yourself, you destroy everything around you because you gotta kill all the trees and burn them. You got to take all the nutrients from all the animals that are going to try and go for the same things. And
have you found about rabbit fever? You ever get into that? Rabbit fever? Because that's the thing, man. In the winter.
I built a survival bag.
What do you got in there?
I keep it in my trunk now in my car.
What do you got?
Matches, soaked in wax.
Okay, so it's good.
The wax makes the matches
last longer.
flame retardant.
Yeah.
I got I don't know what you call it. It's like a combination kit where it's flint, the igniter, and it's like everything you would, and it's like an idiot's guide to making a fire.
Okay.
And then I got a bunch of flammable stuff that I can still use for myself, like day to day. So like clothes that I don't wear anymore, I put it all into like a bag.
That's good.
So it serves in two ways. If I need to change out of clothes, I have clothes to wear, and if I don't need them, I can use them to ignite stuff.
Right.
I have
Oh wow, you got into this. I like this, man.
I have
my language here.
Multiple knives. One is like a big knife, just like a big ass knife, to where if I take a log or like a somewhat thick piece of wood, I don't put it all the way through. I put it halfway through the middle, and then I take another piece of wood and hammer it through. I can split logs because when you have cold wood, you need to open it up to get the dry parts in the middle of it. And then there's a way to take a piece of wood, you shave it all the way down to it's like bare bones, but you don't shave it all the way down to the absolute end of the wood.
Mm-hmm.
You create these like almost like it looks sort of like potpourri, and that's a really good way to ignite stuff. And then also if you find tree sap works sort of like candle wax, where it's flame retardant.
Yep.
But also, when you do get it lit, it lasts longer than you would expect.
And mixed
if you're in
is right here.
Bad area where it's like really cold, or the just like nowhere to really hide the fire, it allows to last a little bit longer for you to then go out and get wood that will last longer. Because I've watched several videos where people try to sleep in the middle of the woods and keep a fire going.
Oh, it's
it takes so much more wood.
Yeah,
than
you don't realize
ever fucking expect.
What you think it'll take. It's double. What you think it'll take is double. That's what I've seen
of how to build a fire. So what you want to do is you want to dig into the ground.
Right. Get a little like spot. Yep.
Put rocks all around where you want to have the fire, because the rocks actually encapsulate and absorb the heat.
And
you can also build a barrier from you accidentally lighting all your shit on fire.
Well, you can also you can take the rocks and, like, let's say it's super cold. You can take the rocks under your sleeping bag, put it under you, and that's like you got your.
Yeah, no, I saw that's a way to like get your socks warm and
but and also under you. If it's terribly cold, just fucking do it.
If you don't have anything to cook on and you have a rock that's really flat, you can cook.
Oh yeah, right
on an actual rock.
Yeah,
and it's almost like a George Foreman grill. But another thing, and this is like the most desperate of situations, is you can find a log, hollow it out in the middle. What you need to do is then create a fire, take the stones from the fire, put it in the middle of the log, and create like a almost like if you're trying to cook soup, and you keep putting logs in the middle of it. And that's the only way I've seen, if you don't have pots or pans or anything to cook in, to create a natural pot or pan,
like a hearth.
Into.
Yeah, exactly.
And but it's so sketchy, because if you get it wrong, you'll just like light the whole fucking thing on fire. You know.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of times you're gonna take in a lot of smoke, but Mixoplex is right here. That silky saw Look that shit up. That is a really good outdoor saw. It's kind of like a thin saw. You can do a lot with it. He's definitely right. All right, back to we're doing rankings. Come on. Quiet Place. I fucking love this. I'm gonna put in the good. Alien Romulus. It's very okay.
Really? When it came out, you were really into it.
I'm gonna go back and rank how these things are later. Cuckoo. I thought it was really good. Speak No Evil. I thought this was fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. This goes up in the great for me.
Well, hold on. Don't move it. I was gonna say like both of these two, like that and the one to the right, both of the movie covers looking like the fucking same.
Well, that's fucking all this. That's all the graphic design.
Oh shit! Is that
Look at this.
motherfucker from Game of Thrones?
No, it's fucking guy. Yeah, we're getting to that. Beast Within. I saw this. Oh my god, this movie fucking sucked. He's like a werewolf. Jon Snow. Oh my god, that's probably the worst movie. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Tarot.
Kit Harington.
Way worse. All right, so this is actually my unwatchable. I'll put the best of unwatchable is The Watchers. The Beast Within. Tarot's the worst thing you can watch.
Like how shitty his career's gone because he was pretty good in the series.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's just not. I don't know. He's just. Think about this. Has anyone in Game of Thrones really done that much? Has anyone?
Well, Sophie Turner married one of the Jonas brothers and got
But
pregnant.
where's she at? That's it. What about? I think the best
little British girl
gone.
kind of fell
I think
off.
Rob Stark is the best career out of that. The brother. He got. I think he got.
No,
an Emmy.
that blonde Jamie Lannister had some movie rom-com with Kate Upton.
Yeah, but it was like shit.
Yeah, but it might have made money. I feel like there's some other stuff other than that.
It feels like Star Wars, where like no one gets out alive. No one gets out alive outside of fucking Star Wars. It's just fucking Harrison Ford.
When you think about it, it's like it's almost like a human sacrifice, you know.
The tall chick. The
all
tall
their
chick.
careers
Right.
are burned up in the flames of the success of what happens, and then it's not like you're setting up the whole thing.
But after that,
want to do more, you know.
Mixed book. After that, that tall chick never did anything. So like whatever happened to her? I know you're talking about the night chick.
Yeah, she's like a big blonde. I don't know if she's like German or something, but she's very masculine.
There's something there. There's some
I
kind
really
of.
did like the subplot of her and Jamie Lannister going through all that shit. Remember when like he's in the pig pen with
There's
his
some kind of
XY
XY chromosome going on there.
Not his arm, his hand.
Yeah. No, I mean that fucking. But everyone in the Game of Thrones was great. It's just like it's like Star Wars. It's like
you know what's fucked up.
They fit what they want to do, and that's it.
The ending was so bad. I feel like people don't even remember how good it was. You know, it's sad.
Right. My last pick here, Long Legs.
It looks just like the Alien cover. Going for that deep
I'm putting
red.
it in my last great spot. There you go.
I mean, what was it initially that you hated so much about it?
I found it very boring at first, and then like when you go through it and you're like, okay, this movie's saying something so much more. Like it's like it's like when you're watching it. I feel like I was fucking Mark David Chapman, like reading The Catcher in the Rye, and you watch it again, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
But
But still, if I'm gonna take my
was
picks
it
here,
Catcher in the Rye was like shit we read in high school, and it was mandatory.
first spot in the great category is I saw the TV glow, and I'm rearranging things. I'm still trying to figure out what I like the best. I think I like Speak No Evil the best, and then probably
Why?
I saw TV glow.
When I saw I got bombarded with the trailers for that, and I thought it was an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and it wasn't.
It's not. And then I put ITV
A mouth breather like me. Why do I want to go and see it?
No, this movie's just fucking like, it gets fucking insane. It's like so. Oh, this movie is so good. I love this movie. It's actually probably my favorite movie of the year. It's so like, subtle at first, and then it gets so fucking crazy, and I loved it. And it's, I don't know, I just like the story a lot, and I know it's I think it's a Switzerland, maybe it's a German film first, so this is a remake. But I fucking I don't know. This movie is fucking good. Games. And then I would put I Saw TV Glow, and then Late Night of the Devil with Me is still up there, and I put Long Legs as the best of the great category. Now going back to good. I bet my favorite good movie of this is Quiet Place. This movie is by the guy who did The Pig. I fucking love this movie.
I want to see that because
and I love The Pig. So.
He makes that really good shit.
One of my favorite movies. That's such a good movie.
Fucking Mandy was insane, man. That shit is like
that's a crazy movie. But
so brutal.
Is a little more like character focused, which is Quiet Place is like. It has nothing to do with fucking Quiet Place. It's all just a character movie. It's so good.
It goes from like moments of absolute like blissful cinematography and euphoric experiences to absolute like torture porn. You know?
Yeah. And even with this, the first Omen cinematography is amazing. I have to put it up there. It's good.
And Beyond the Black Rainbow. If you haven't seen that,
I love that. That's probably if you're gonna watch anything occult, like the most occult movie I've ever seen in my life is Beyond the Black Rainbow. Like, and you can
I tried
do your own studies into that.
I don't know how to pronounce that director's name,
but that is the most occult movie.
Panos
Ganopoulos. Panos Ganopoulos, yeah. This is right.
Close.
I'll put Quiet Place, Omen, Oddity, Cuckoo, right there. All right.
Cuckoo. If you didn't know that they were trans, would you fuck the lead from Cuckoo?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was too like. I never. No, I thought she was kind of like. She's cute, but I didn't know.
Felt something was off the whole time.
I never thought anything was off, but it just wasn't my type. I don't know. That's all I would say.
Like, I don't know. When I was watching Euphoria,
she was cute.
I would fuck it. I don't care if you told me it was like some mutilated fucking sideshow freak. I hit it.
But I put that there.
Their face is so good, you know.
Yeah, going to okay. I'd put. Oh my god, I think I have to do this. Heretic, I put first.
I guess
Alien Romness is definitely better than Smile 2. Smile 2 sucked shit. Are you talking about the Substance Mixaplex? Because that could be gory. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's Mixaplex. Remember, he said it's pronounced differently.
Bad, Immaculate. Are you talking about the Substance? I haven't seen this. This is the thing. I haven't seen the Substance. I obviously haven't seen Nosferatu. Nosferatu.
I definitely want to see the Substance.
I feel like the Substance and Nosferatu will be in my top when I really do this. If I really had to do this again,
you like Groundhog Day?
Love Groundhog Day.
That's one of my favorite. I don't know. Do you consider it a Christmas movie?
No. I think that it's Groundhog's Day. It's March.
But they show it around Christmas time, like Harry Potter.
March.
You know, like around Christmas.
No. What is Groundhog's Day? Isn't it March? Isn't that March or April? It's a literal holiday.
Mixaplex, did you ever have to survive out in the cold?
Well, he's Canadian, right?
Yeah. Well, the channel I was like sharing all those shorts from.
Yeah.
They're Canadian.
Oh well, typically, I mean, they get a lot of that. When I was in Canada, and I stayed there, and all their commercials, like they had so many commercials for outdoor stuff, and I was like, oh wow, you do not see this in the United States. Like, you don't see this in the States. They had a lot more like go to fucking get camping shit. We don't have that. No one cares about that. Not in fucking New Jersey. We got drones here. We got fucking drones at the wazoo.
Yeah.
I saw one, by the way. I saw one. It's crazy.
Did you see it like some fucking crazy alien blow up?
I saw something fucking
I
crazy,
think
and I don't want to go into it. I saw a crazy UFO, but this was like
But weren't you doing like some drugs before that? Like,
No.
weren't we like candy flipping or like doing acid?
no. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I was high.
I know
on
you did
weed.
shrooms before.
I've done. I think I was high on weed, but that's it. But I saw fucking recently all the the New Jersey
Wait,
drones
you never
here.
candy flipped?
No, I don't do that shit, man. Come on.
Well, you never know with E. You can be getting like absolute garbage, like clean detergent, and
We should honestly, our whole stream should have been talking about the NJ drones because fucking that's been like the whole thing here, which is a fucking distraction against like all the news media. I feel like we're living in a distraction. They're trying to distract us.
I kind of want to get a drone so I can like peek into people's houses and shit.
So I saw one. It was about the size of an ATV. Not that big. It had 2 lights in the front, 2 lights in the back. It was blue lights in the back.
An ATV, isn't that like a Jeep?
No, like the size of a quad. You know, like a quad, like kind of like
Oh,
it's not
yeah,
that
yeah.
big, but like I saw it and it was fucking weird.
Yeah, I prefer quads to like what I don't know what you call it, like a BMX bike or I don't know, regular bike.
But I know people like I have coworkers that they're in Hunterdon County and they're seeing them every night and it's like big ass thing. They're saying it's the size of a car. I've never seen that.
Yeah, man,
I never
you feel like we're like getting mapped out for some fucking big bombing.
I think they're
like picking who's gonna get killed and who isn't.
I mean, do you think all right? So the CIA and the fucking NSF and the fucking DARPA is saying they have no clue what these fucking things are. Do you think we have no clue what the fuck these things are? That's fucking bullshit. They
could have got away with that shit maybe like 10 years ago.
No, but it makes they're not airplanes. They're very low. They're very, very low. They're not high up. They're very low. They're small. They're very small. They're not like a big craft. It's like the size of an ATV.
But
quad,
you don't want to talk about the time where you saw like a giant spacecraft around your house?
I did see that, but that's another time.
But didn't you say it was like a blow up, like a air balloon?
You know, an ATV is a very big drone. Like what we're seeing is very big drones. They're just
Who you reacting to? Because I don't see any chat.
Oh, I'm looking at the chat here. ATV is a big drone.
They're not showing. It's not showing up on the stream.
I'm putting it up.
Oh,
I'm finishing up here.
Oh no, I thought that ATV was a car.
No, like a quad. You know, a quad,
all-terrain vehicle,
like a quad. You know, like it's probably like 4 foot by 4 foot. That's probably like 4 foot by 4 foot. You know, like that's what I'm seeing. That's what we're seeing. Like that kind of shit. They're not terribly huge, but they're.
Mike Zaplex, I like your logo. Have you ever listened to Boards of Canada? Because your logo looks sort of like one of their album covers. And Boards of Canada, they actually got funded by the government to do like
when you're in Canada, you can get funded by like
grants.
Yeah.
To produce their music, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, even
I still listen to that shit. It's so weird. Like some music I've been listening to for like 10, 20, 30 years, and it just never gets old for me. Every time I listen to it, it's like I hear certain things that I never noticed the first time before because it's so fucking dense.
You got the COVID going on too?
No, well, I hope not.
I fucking do. I've been like sick this whole fucking week.
Yeah, no, everyone in my office has been passing around shit.
Dude, it is bad. I got the coof.
I wasn't even supposed to go in today, but
I haven't gone to the office since Monday because I've got the coof.
Oh, really? You got tested?
I didn't test. I just
know it.
You just know. I've been sick for fucking 4-5 days straight. You know it's something.
Well, what happened with your card? Did they like?
Dude, my insurance paid it all off.
I thought they were gonna do it, so you didn't have to go through insurance.
No, my insurance said like, okay, we'll pay. I just have to pay $100, and my job is gonna pay that $100. That's basically it.
So it's like a copay.
But then then they might pay I might have to get a rental car.
That's fucking crazy. That's like a act of God clause thing, you know?
Oh no, that's what it is. It's called comprehensive non-collision. That's what
And
it
if
is.
you were
Not act of a God.
like
Exactly.
one parking spot away, you probably would have been good, right?
My coworker was there next to me, and he
That
left.
would have totally fucking
Oh,
crashed their shit out. Like
he left.
their windshield
within-
probably would have been totally imploded.
He left within minutes, because I parked and then went for a walk for like 5 minutes, and then went back, and my car was like. Then all that shit happens. He had like 2 minutes where he actually got away, and he did. He's lucky. I mean, I don't give a shit. My car will get fixed. There's like shit in my car like that I didn't do from the fucking tree damage that they're gonna fix. I have some scratches that's gonna get fixed, not from the tree. So, fuck it.
Well, you own it, right? It's not a lease.
No, I own it now. I bought it off. Yeah, I own the car.
So when I turned in my last lease, somebody hit the side of my car door, and they deducted from my turn in because of it.
That's
And
fucking sucks.
they didn't care that somebody fucked my shit up. You know,
That
they
sucks.
didn't care.
Like what Mixoplex is saying here about like a deer or like weather. It's all written off. It's written off.
Have you ever had venison?
Oh, fucking good. I love venison.
Yeah, you like deer meat?
You got to do it right. You got to prepare it right, but it is good.
I remember Chet had a whole fucking freezer just dedicated to shit he killed hunting.
You got to soak that shit in like milk and buttermilk, and then it'll like get that gamey shit off and actually taste. It'll taste like a steak. If you
Yeah,
do
the
it.
guy I watch,
Yeah.
no matter what he does or cooks, he's got tons of butter.
You gotta butter
all
it
the
up.
time.
'Cause- Yeah, because that shit is kind of like there's a taste, there's a gaminess to like rabbit, deer, that shit, elk. Oh. Bison's great though. Bison's a great that's a great meat.
I had buffalo meat one time when my dad first visited me in Philadelphia. There was this bison steakhouse on Broad Street.
Oh,
and
shit.
It didn't really taste gamey at all. It just tasted like a steak.
Moose. Mixed Ixoplex saying moose is good. Have you Mixed Ixoplex? Have you seen a moose like, in
Mixoplex.
person? Mixoplex. Have you seen a moose in person? Because that shit seems fucking crazy. I know they're like 10 feet tall and violent, and you don't want to be around the males.
Yeah, they're like deer on steroids.
They're like they'll fuck you the fuck up. Like you don't want to be around a moose.
Their like vocal shit is insane.
I've never seen a moose in person. That's fucking nuts. It's like a bear. You don't want to be. I mean, I've seen black bear, but I've never seen
Mostly the craziest thing I've ever seen was a fox.
yeah, that's it. The mating season. When they're in mating season, they're gonna fuck anything up that they
I've
see.
never run into like a puma, mountain lion, because they do. They are around New Jersey, I think.
No. But in like California, like any kind of like
Oh, you can go
mountain
hiking
lion?
and get fucking murdered.
Yeah, mountain lions in California, like Tennessee, they're there.
It's almost
You
like
got-
common.
That's why a lot of hikers they put on their hats. They'll put like eyes on the back of the hat that actually kind of acts like they're looking at you. So they'll kind of like try to deter the mountain lion. That's another thing I will say. No, the only thing I've ever seen in person was a black bear, and they're kind of pussies. Black bears. They kind of just want to fucking like eat garbage and get the fuck off. They're not that bad. Nothing to be scared of. They're more scared
Also,
of you.
another thing I watched when building fires is that you want to almost make it like a log cabin where you insulate around the middle of the fire with like walls.
Right.
So
There's many
it doesn't
shapes.
get
Yeah,
too
yeah.
exposed to like
Damn, you gotta watch Alone, man. You gotta watch Alone. Watch Alone, dude. Watch the first couple seasons of Alone. You'll like this shit a lot. This all comes up.
That's on Plex?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man. I gotta go. Mixed Place. Nice seeing you, man. Nice seeing you, Lovitz. See you guys. Till next time. Actually, next week, babe. Next week, Lovitz. You there?
What?
Next week is my girlfriend's birthday, so I gotta.
I have a Christmas party for work.
Fucking Christmas parties, they suck. Oh, dude, I gotta watch your. We will
I
go on
don't
your
mind
place.
Christmas parties. They gave us like a bunch of free stuff, and
I just did when they fucking suck. They're so awkward.
yeah, no, I know. I don't want to go, but I actually borrowed this Rangers sweater from Pat.
Nice.
And it lights up.
Oh, that's cool.
But I didn't. We had like a.
That's a good Christmas party.
We're
Fucking
supposed to
outfit.
have like a ugly sweater contest, but it's not really like ugly.
should
It's just
win.
annoying.
That might win.
I don't know. We'll see.
Tell me if that wins. Tell me if that
I
wins.
get a
think that would win.
$50 gift card.
What's the jersey?
Rangers.
Yeah, but what's the guy?
Oh no, it's not a jersey. It's like just a Ranger shirt.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's got like all these food stains on the front, so it looks like I did it.
That's even more obnoxious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next week, fucking my girlfriend's birthday, so I'll be doing
next week.
Next week, we'll talk about
You
post.
should do a review on
I'm gonna see Nosferatu after that, by the way. So we'll talk about Nosferatu.
No. What was the other movie? Oh my god.
Nosferatu, I want to see the most. That's like I'm like fucking aching to see that shit. Looks good. They're not even showing the makeup for the vampire. It's like, all right, they're obviously something good going on.
No. What was the movie you saw? I wanna get a review for
Gladiator?
it. Gladiator, yeah.
All right.
Do a Gladiator review.
Nosferatu and Gladiator the next time we're on.
Oh, both. Shit.
Both.
Okay.
All right. Until next time.
That's what we call a teaser.
It's a teaser. That's a teaser. It's a titty teaser. Until next time. There we go. See you guys.